So I am just now realizing that I haven't posted since Valentine's Day, which was day 20. Today was day 24. So that means I missed posting Tuesday, day 21, Wednesday, day 22, Thursday, day 23, and today is Friday, day 24. So I have 4 days worth of content. So I'm recording this video to put at the beginning of a 4-day mashup, and I'll probably cut out some of the stuff that happened in the 4 days. But there is a lot of great content, and I did stick to my plan, and I still want to show it. So it's going to be day 21 through 24 mashed up together. We'll see how it comes out. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for following the journey. I'm feeling really good. I'm in Sacramento at a hotel tonight, just chilling in the quiet, catching up on things, drinking some sparkling peach water. This is a win because a lot of times when I'm by myself, I make poor choices, but I am drinking water. I just had a protein cookie, which pretty much capped out my macros for the day. I don't like this flavor. I like the chocolate chip ones. Not a fan of the snickerdoodle, but I'm eating them anyway. I'm going to order more chocolate chip. All right. Let me know what you think of days 21 through 24. You can use the comments at the bottom of the YouTube channel video, and you can also subscribe on there. And if you leave me comments, I will reply to them. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. Good morning. That's a huge hood. Oh, but it's cold. I'm not taking it off. So it's daylight and I'm going to the gym. I don't have my kids today, so no school drop off, so I can go later than normal. Apparently we left all of the windows down yesterday. I should really be better about that, but luckily there's nothing to steal in my car. I would have to go through the mess of my car to try to find anything to steal. So I got up at 5:38 and I'm just now leaving for the gym. I don't know what that was really about. I drank my pre-workout, I drank my tea, I had the fireplace on. I think I just didn't want to leave the house, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes having too much time is really detrimental because you don't go do the thing you need to do because you got all this time. And I wasn't really doing anything productive. I was just sitting. I mean, that can be productive, but I wouldn't say that, in my opinion, was productive. I went to bed super late last night because I decided to binge watch TV. So I am moving the television out of my room today because that was really unproductive time, and I just don't have the luxury of that. I was thinking, last night after I watched a million episodes, I was like, you're going to be tired tomorrow, which is going to affect your lift, which is going to affect your program, which is going to affect your mindset. Is it worth it? Seriously. So I just have to take the TV out of my bedroom. It doesn't mean I'm not going to ever watch TV, but I can watch it downstairs with the kids, or I can watch an episode, but I cannot lay in bed and watch. I mean, I started it because I was working. I started this show, and then I ended up addicted until 12:30 at night. So I just can't do that. So probably put the TV maybe in the loft or something and get away that the kids can sit and watch it, which would be cool. So yeah, that was that. Then at 12:30, once I decided finally to go to bed, I remembered that the rabbit was in the backyard. So I went out. Oh, it was just shenanigans, basically. I got the cats. I put them in Kelly's room so I could open the back door and get the rabbit in, because normally he'll come in on his own if the back door is open. But I didn't want the cats to get out. So the rabbit came in, but I couldn't catch him, and I wasn't in the mood either to try to catch this rabbit. Sometimes it is infuriating trying to catch him. So I just went in my room finally, and he ends up coming in there, and I shut the door, and I spent another 15-20 minutes trying to catch him. Not actively trying, but he'd come out from under the bed, I'd try to catch him, he'd go back under the bed, and finally I was like, I am so sick of this, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go to sleep. So the rabbit slept, I don't know, under my bed, I'm guessing, probably pooped and peed under there, but I couldn't chase him anymore. And so this morning he finally came downstairs, and normally he'll just go in his cage when he's downstairs, because like he hasn't had any water or food all this time. He's been up in my bedroom. So I like refilled his water and put food in his cage thinking he'd go in there. Nope, he's just trucking around the house, won't go in there. He was in Kelly's room when I left. And the thing is, I don't really mind him being out, but he, one, doesn't have any food or water. And then he chews on things. So like he chewed on Kalia's Alexa cord and broke it. He chewed on my Peloton, like put one bite in it. And so that was one of the reasons that I was like, we can't let him out in the house anymore. Because I like him being able to like run around and stuff, but I don't want him pooping and peeing everywhere, and I don't want him chewing up cords. I mean, eventually he could get electrocuted doing that, but also ruining all of our cords. So anyways, I finally was like, I'm leaving for the gym. This rabbit is just gonna have to do whatever he's gonna do, and hopefully eventually he will go back into his cage. But I'm definitely not letting him out again when the kids aren't home for a while, because they have way more patience for catching him than I do. Like Tucker is really good about catching him, and he like stays on the hunt way longer than I will. So yeah, I feel bad for the guy because he's like, you know, the rabbit, because he's stuck in his little cage and I want him to be able to run, but he's driving me nuts with trying to catch him. So that's my story of the rabbit in my morning. But now hopefully my pre-workout hasn't worn off because I drank it so long ago. And I'm gonna go get back and buy workout in, and then I have booty at 9, so I have like an hour to put into this workout, and then I'll go home and have a protein drink and then go to booty. So yeah, that'll be good. It would have been better to have come earlier and had a longer break between my workouts, but apparently that's not what's happening today. You're still watching. Thanks, guys. All right, let's go crush the day. Okay, I didn't consider that I can't open the Jeep door, hold the phone, and hold the coffee all at the same time. Like 3 arms. Guess what? I caught the rabbit. Well, actually, he finally wandered into his cage while I was in the bathroom, and I was able to shut the cage. So he was eating his banana very happily, and he won't die of dehydration, which was my concern because he had been out all night with no freaking water. So that's good. All the animals are where they belong. It feels like a circus sometimes because we got cats going outside, rabbits outside, and then inside, and whenever my mom's cat gets outside for any amount of time, it's a very stressful situation for her. So we try not to let the cat outside, which I feel like makes it even more stressful. Anyway, you know, I used to have no animals, and it was a really good idea. If you have no animals and you have children who are trying to talk you into getting animals, I say tell them no. That is my words of wisdom after all of the years of heartache and trouble with these animals. They're cute. I don't know that they're worth it. I'm on my way to go teach Booty, so that's why I'm having some protein coffee right now. It's the mocha. So good. So I make it hot by adding regular water from the fridge to the powder and mixing the powder up first, and then I add hot water for the rest of it, and then usually I like take a sip and add a little bit more hot water just to get it hotter. But that way I can have hot, it tastes like a mocha like you would get at Starbucks or whatever. Like, I don't get mochas there, so maybe it's not as sweet, I don't know, but I think it's pretty sweet, and I think it tastes bomb. It kind of tastes like if you ever drink, when I was in high school, I used to like those cappuccino push button drinks from the gas station. It kind of tastes like that. So that might sound disgusting to you, and it might sound good. So I don't know. If you're one of the people who was like me in high school and liked the push button cappuccinos, you would like this. I bet that's not the selling bullet points that they're going to go with on the Herbalife label, but that's what I'm going with. All right, that's it for now. After Booty, I have a dentist appointment. The dentist is probably one of my least favorite things. Like, right behind like DMV and court, the dentist is right up there for me. But this year since we moved here, like, I've been really good about consistently getting all my kids into the dentist because we hadn't been in years, and I know it's important. I went so many times as a child. I think I'm like scarred from going to the dentist, but because I had a lot of cavities. And so, yeah, I think it's just a cleaning. But yeah, that's at 11. And then the rest of the day, I'm gonna work. I'm going to figure out how to streamline my work. That's really like one of my goals. I've been kind of like going a little crazy, like researching apps and CRMs and like all this stuff, and I've just got to decide on a simple solution and then do it consistently. Like, that's where I'm at. So yeah, I need to do that. All right, goodbye. All right, on my way to the gym. It's 6:40. I'm only gonna have about an hour, so I'm gonna have to just hustle and get, I mean, I guess I'm usually have an hour, but it just feels like I would have liked more time today, because Tucker will be coming home. Ryan drops him off in the morning. I'm pretty sure that the rabbit chewed my Alexa cord, because she wasn't working this morning, so my alarm didn't go off. I have a phone alarm that went off, but it's just not the same. The Alexa like really helps me. But I went to bed last night at 9 o'clock. I was so tired, and I still slept until it was like 6:20 or something when I got out of bed. So I got a lot of sleep. I must have needed it from the night before when I didn't. So pre-workout is slammed down, and I'm about to go do legs. I know I have deadlifts in there and leg press, so I feel like if I get in the heavy weighted stuff at the gym, I can usually get any like accessory work done at Fit Camp because I've got Fit Camp this morning. So yeah, that's my plan. Hope you're having a good day. just got done literally kicking my ass. I recorded some of it, so you just saw that, but yeah, that was a good workout. I didn't have time for beast stance hip thrusts. I find it hilarious that I wrote that at the end of that workout because I was already dying. My legs and butt were like shaking, so I'm probably have to work up to adding in those hip thrusts at the end of that sucker. Today was the first day of doing this week's workout, so it's a new workout, which it always takes just a little bit longer because you're like not yet, you don't know what to expect kind of thing, so it starts to go faster as you do it more. So I'll be doing these workouts for probably like 8 weeks, and the goal is to increase the weight each time. So yeah, I'm going to add more carbs today, so I'm going to start adding carbs on my leg days, so kind of carb cycling, but just having more carbs on leg days. So that will be fun because I'm going to go home and have a rebuild. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm a little annoyed. I weighed in this morning and no change / up in weight. So my water hasn't been as stellar the last few days, and that like can make a huge difference. I think maybe my hormones are kind of off a little bit too over the weekend. So that kind of stuff can make you retain water, retain digestion. So I'm gonna get my water in today. I'm working on it. I'm already at the 7. No, I'm not even at the 7. Shit. All right, well, I'm gonna drink a bunch of water now. Okay, now I'm at the 7 a.m. So I'm 40 minutes behind. I gotta get that sucker down today. It's an interesting process when you know you're executing the plan and like the scale isn't moving. You just gotta realize that that's one piece of feedback. It's not the end all be all, and there's a lot of other pieces of feedback that could be affecting that piece of feedback, right? So it's like not the most reliable source of information because the scale doesn't know how you've been doing on your water, or how your hormones are, or how your digestion is, or how your sleep is. So all those things can affect your weight. So just important to remember, you know, if you're on your own health journey and you're executing the plan. Now it's different if you're not executing the plan. Then the scale is maybe a reminder that you need to start executing the plan, right? But if you're already doing the right things, then just trust the process. So yeah, I didn't even record the numbers because I looked at them and they were shit, and I was like, you know what, these aren't even real, so we're not counting them. So yeah, just a reminder to get back on my water game and make sure I'm getting in all my food, because there's definitely some days I'm not hitting my protein and fats. So I gotta make sure I'm getting in all my food, because if I'm in too far of a deficit, my body won't want to lose weight. So I gotta make sure I get in all my food today. All right, gotta go home. Tucker should be there like right when I get there. I'll have probably a shake, and then I got fit camp today, so yeah, excited. Mommy, go mommy! Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah, girl! Woo! Good morning. I'm on my way to the gym. 5:38. I did it. Made myself get into bed last night by like 10, so that this would be a little easier. Only Kylia has school today, so I do have a few extra minutes because I won't have to get back to take Sophia. So that's cool. But I'm gonna go do upper body, and I'm excited because it's my 4th day lifting in a row, which I wanted to commit to getting in all 5 days of lifts and being more consistent, because I don't think, like, in the last 2 weeks, I think I only got in like 3 to 4 days of lifting each week. So this will be my first 5-day week. And sometimes I did, do weights at Fit Camp or whatever. So I still was doing the weights, but I wasn't like getting in the lifts. So yeah, I'm excited about that. My butt is so sore, like incredibly sore. So yesterday's workout definitely worked. Probably gonna hurt worse tomorrow, and then I'll have my last leg day for the week tomorrow. So that'll be fantastic. I hit my water goal yesterday, which I'm super happy about. I'm going to do it again today. I have it filled up and ready to rock. It's going to be a great day. Gym is done. On my way home. Today was upper body. It was supposed to be a lot of shoulders. However, my left shoulder is really bugging me. So I did some shoulders, but I only did the things that didn't hurt. So that's something, really important to listen to your body. There's a difference between like pushing through soreness and pushing through pain. And usually when you're pushing through pain, you're gonna end up injuring something else or making it worse. Still have the cough. So I found that like rotation in front was hurting. So I was supposed to do Arnold press. So instead I just did straight shoulder press because that wasn't hurting. So just kind of trying to find things that don't hurt but are still working the muscle group I'm supposed to be working. Like rear delt flies on the machine really hurt, but standing rear delt flies didn't hurt. So yeah, I was still able to get a good workout in. And then I added chest, which I'm gonna program into upper body day starting next week. So I did 3 chest focused moves. So yeah, it was a good workout. Man, my back is so sore from the last upper body day, which I did heavy back. My traps, my upper lats, I'm super sore. I wish there was a place in town that did cupping and massage, like easier to get into. Every time I've messaged the one masseuse here, it's like a week out, 2 weeks out, and it would be good to get on a regular schedule, but sometimes it's like I would go somewhere today if I could. But anyway, yeah, feeling good. My arm's like jacked in my picture that I took after my workout. It's nice because when you have overhead lighting, your muscle definition looks great, but to be honest, I can feel it too. Like my arms are feeling so much stronger. Last night I was like, oh man, like on my bike ride, I'm like, I can see the definition, I can see the muscle coming back. So again, like while the scale doesn't show like a huge drop in body fat, I can tell because I tend to gain weight in my arms and lose weight in my arms. So I can tell that I'm losing weight in my arms just because I can see the muscle definition. And so I know that it's working. So yeah, feeling good. And I also, this is kind of TMI, but yesterday I drank all my water that I was supposed to, and my digestion was like, oh, here you go. So I think like not drinking enough water for a few days in a row like
probably holding on to excess waste, which can totally affect your scale, which is what I was saying yesterday about, like, you know, not believing the scale because there's so many other factors. So I don't have Amanda's scale today, so I couldn't weigh, but I bet if I weighed today versus yesterday, I would weigh less today. So again, that's why you don't weigh every day. You weigh once a week, because you can really mind trip yourself if, like, you're doing really good. Let's say, like, you have an awesome day. The next day you weigh in and your scale is up. It can be a really defeating feeling. So I say pick one day per week or even once a month and weigh. And other than that, execute the plan. So yeah, that's my advice, and check in later. All right, we're on bike ride. Kids have no school today, so we're biking to lunch. Got Tux and 2 girls. One of my daughters is in school today, so Nana's gonna drive and join us. So it should be a nice lunch. It's a beautiful day out today. I love riding bikes with my kids. It makes me happy. Woohoo! It's Friday. It is morning, 5:45. Super proud of myself for getting up and getting out of bed because the kids don't have school today. However, we have like a busy day planned, and then I'm going to Sacramento tonight, so there would be no other time to get the gym in. So but I was laying with a very cuddly Tucker in my bed, and I definitely did not want to get up. But I did. I'm up. I got my 3rd leg day happening today, which I also didn't want to go do. I probably would have been more motivated if it was arms, but yeah, legs are not my favorite. I'm sure they will become my favorite, but it's like they just are grueling, I feel like, right now. And they're like, yeah. But super proud of myself for getting all 5 days in. This is the first week of my prep that I got all my lifts in. So, and I think I got cardio in every day also. I'm trying to think, but I think, yeah, I did. So that feels good. Yeah, off to the gym. I will try to record some of it, and I hit my macros yesterday, which I increased my macros every day a little bit, and then I'm also going to do a bit of carb cycling with a high carb day on leg days. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing higher carbs. It's still like 25% of my overall macros, but it's higher. So I'm going to see how that does, and I'm also going to make sure to hit all my macros like I did yesterday. Because I don't think I was getting close enough every day. I was leaving out macros. Like, I would run out of carbs, and then I wouldn't really make a huge effort to try to get the protein and the fats in, which it's a lot of calories still, especially the fats. So I think I was under eating a bit last week. So I'm working on that, really focusing on hitting all of the macros. Super important. So we'll see if that, you know, creates a little bit faster weight loss too, because if I'm not executing the plan, I'm not going to see the result I want. So, all right, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I already had my pre-workout, and let's go. fun with that. Holy smoke. So let's talk about those triple extension banded hip thrusts. Oh my gosh. So last week I hit like a 320 pound hip thrust, right? So like I can clearly do heavy hip thrusts. Well, racked the bar with 135 pounds on it. But for a triple extension, that was plenty. Oh my gosh, I was dying. I felt like, I mean, the entire time I just wanted it to end. I was like, come on. My mind was like, the only thing that makes it end is getting through it. Like, don't stop. It gets worse if you pause. So yeah, those are killer. Today's workout was definitely tough. It's also the first time I've gotten 3 leg days in, you know, since getting back to it. So yeah, it feels good to hit them all, but today was definitely rough. And these workouts are a little bit more challenging because they're like the second phase of this. So yeah, just jumping right in. Feel good. I feel like I'm proud of myself. I was able to get everything done because I wasn't like on a time crunch, so I had a little bit more time. It was just over an hour though. These workouts really aren't that long, and honestly, it's like if you plan and you know what you have coming next and you don't take really long breaks in between, because like today none of it was super heavy. So it's like when you go super heavy, you gotta take, you know, some rest time. But when you're not going super heavy and you're doing like more sets and more reps, you don't need to take more than a minute rest. So if you're sitting around like checking social media and all that, then yeah, it's gonna take you a long time. But you can get in and out in a minute, in an hour, and get a lot done when you're, you know, intentional with it. So yeah, and I was able to see a couple of people I knew at the gym, which was nice. There's not usually a lot of people I know there in the morning, and just not a lot of people go there that I know. But good job Becky, and good job Paulina who was there, and yeah, excited for the day. I'm gonna have fun with my kids. I'm gonna drive to Sacramento. Tomorrow's gonna be so much fun with my Herbalife family of coaches, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, it'll be a good day. Alright, so Tucker and I are on our way to Fit Camp. He's coming with me today because his friend will be at Fit Camp. We're gonna do cardio, full body workout. Hoping to even be able to do it because my butt and legs and back are so toasted, and my arms are fine, but they're probably sore once I go to use them. Did you want to say something, Tuck?
Someday I'm gonna get blue hair.
Oh, someday he's gonna have blue hair. After the gym, I got so much done. I'm so happy with myself. I got the kitchen cleaned up, living room cleaned up, dining room table cleaned up, garbage taken out, recycling taken out, packed and picked out clothes for tomorrow. Got most of my snacks set up for today and tomorrow, so I'm feeling good. We're gonna go home and I'll shower and get ready, and then the kids will get ready, and we're gonna go to Epicenter for a few hours today, and then they will go to their dad's and I will go to Sacramento. So yeah, feeling super productive this morning, which felt good after doing legs. I really would have liked to have just like
Mommy?
laid down, but I didn't.
Mommy, I don't think they know what Epic Center is.
No, Epic Center, where we're going, is a big arcade playground, and they also have Rock and Jump, which is a trampoline.
Yeah, lots of trampolines. They also have dodgeball. And you can jump in some blocks, and there's a battle with some sword things, and if you fall in the blocks, they win.
Yeah.
But if you both, then it's a tie. They both slid down.
So yeah, pretty exciting day coming up. I'm gonna go get this cardio done. I can't say that I'm looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to seeing my Fit Camp family, so that'll be nice. And yeah, more updates to come. You guys are awesome. Keep going. Keep going. Woohoo! Nice work, you guys. Yeah.